people that live in Marbella, summer is no relaxing holiday. The parties never end, and everyone gets a bit overexcited. And when the temperature rises, drama is never far from your doorstep. Previously on Life on Marbs.
We went to News Cafe. Harry decided to kiss me. Little did I know that I was right behind us.
No way.
She's a liar. She's a disrespectful liar. I'm gonna go.
Can I speak to you, please?
No.
Adam.
No.
Please.
Adam!
We took you so off. It made me feel a bit sick. It was so fat night. Please don't get on the cafe that late. Guys.
Don't ever stack up my business. Because I will pick on big time.
You had a thing in the past, or not?
With Mark? Are you serious?
He said he did.
He is such a liar. I'm gonna actually go mental.
The fact that you believe a stranger over me, we're done.
Stop acting like a jealous
No!
idiot.
You're not that pretty and not that interesting. There are a million girls.
Do you know what,
So
mate?
don't-
You're ugly, so piss
Oh, yeah.
off. Out in the sun, beaches, pools, perfect. It's all Marbella. Hi guys. Hello. How have you been? Good. How have you been? Good, darling. Where's Cassie? She's in Portugal. Where is she? Who is? She's got Mike and her dad. She's back tomorrow. She's back for John's opening and Lily's birthday, isn't it? We'll be invited to that everyone. Susie's throwing a birthday party for her daughter Lily, so obviously since what happened, I didn't know whether I would be welcome at the party, but I obviously didn't want to let her down because she's one of my good friends. What was it over? Because I said to Lena, I was like, I think you deserve someone better that's going to take their clothes off and rope you. I was like, I just think he's a little back line. Oh my god. Oh no, not back line. Oh god. I'm actually so bored of all this front line and back line. Like, it's ridiculous. Like I've always said, if I'm going to get dressed up and go on a night out, then I'm obviously going to go glam and go to the front line. Back line just isn't me, sorry. My bad. Didn't she say something about me and Cassie? I overheard her saying something about, like, Cassie's been here her whole life, goes to the knickers all the time, and now she's acting like a rich little bitch. And I was like, don't people change and don't they, like, choose to go up in the world? Like, hello? What upset me is the fact that Susie jumped on me so bad because she's meant to be my friend. People need to build a bridge and get over it. Like, there's been way too much girls in the drama. Me and Alex decided to move to Marbella and have a stress-free summer. It's actually gone the complete opposite way because we've had more drama than we've ever had in our whole life. Anyway, where the hell did Danny go that night? I don't know. Like, 1 minute she was there, and you know something, don't you? Tell us because it don't leave us at the loo. All I know is I think she snuck off with Joss or something. No. It's Mooney. Yeah, I'm each there, right? There then.
Polo wet now. So what's going on, boys?
Just saw Danny after Cavalli.
What's going on between you two?
I said I liked her, but like she's got a fellow, isn't she? But she's flirtatious. Like you thought she was like a sales bitch as well.
She's a massive cock tease, mate.
At the water park, we spoke about Mark and
Mark?
the German dude, you know, the guy with the dog. He said like he got with her, and now they've spoken, and he's saying I'm lying. I just want to tell him to like admit it, apologise, and just leave it.
He's bringing me into a situation that I don't want to be involved in, and he's making me like a shit stirrer, so I need to have a word.
What are you going to do about Lola? Well, from the other night when we went to Cavalli and then obviously I walked out and stuff. Did John tell you what Lola was going to do? No? Jump on the table and apologise and say, I'm sorry. No way. I love you. That's what I got to tell her, yeah?
I was a bit surprised that she was actually going to do that. She's proven herself. She's trying to prove something to me. But only time can tell what's going to happen.
You should talk to her soon. She might just get fed up of waiting and do something stupid again, bro. You get what I'm saying? She wants attention right now. I think it's making her appreciate what she lost.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think she's realised now, it's been a while, but I think, let's go have a chat with her, bro.
Jesus.
I thought you just wanted to come for a chat, not a date.
I'm meeting Jenny later, that's fine.
You doing all right?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you. You'd like a drink?
Yeah. Have something.
Strangely, Lola seems to think my advice is worth listening to, but I have got a few years and all the rest of the guys I hang around with here.
Jeff's here.
Jeff.
You can get him on side. Adam will listen to his brother.
Him and I don't really have a great relationship at the moment.
Do you want him to get Jeff?
You're staying there, though.
Jeff!
Hey there.
How are you?
Your sister-in-law's here.
I thought it was a bit weird that she was there. Obviously, Lola wants to speak to me, and we're all going to have a chat about Adam, as always.
What's up?
Lola wants your brother back. Like, not to go on a date, but wants him back. Love, relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
What's made you suddenly change your mind?
Every time we get back, it fails. Like, and nothing's really changed since the last breakup. So, pretty much that was the reason why we weren't getting back, like, me being scared of breaking up. But obviously I've realised that that's not the way to think.
Did you know what Lola was planning with Adam and Cavalli? And I advised her to come to Cavalli, stand on the table, make a bit of a scene and just say, look, I love you, I want you back.
So that's why I went.
Yeah?
Quite a good idea.
I personally would have done
quite a
that,
good idea.
but the problem is she arrived and he ran off like a little girl. I've got a second opportunity for you to do it, and this time you'll have him trapped. Got the opening of my
Whilst
shop.
he's singing, take the mic off.
Boom.
He's singing?
Yeah, he's singing. That'd be brave.
Very brave.
He's going to be singing at the opening of my shop, so he's not going to be able to run off. She's also going to have a bigger crowd, of which everyone will know Adam, everyone will know Lola, so it'll have more of an impact.
Actions speak louder than words. Boom.
Well, that's what I always say, but I've been trying.
You need to publicly humiliate yourself for him.
Okay, that's why I
Public
accepted to
humiliation.
Valley. This is much not embarrassing.
If you love him, it's not embarrassing.
I'll be there for sure. I just need to think about it and make sure I'm brave enough to do it.
I think you're brave. It depends how much you want him.
Darling, how are you?
Oh, not bad. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Why can't that still on there?
Basically, we're not getting a license until September.
Why?
I'm only joking! We've got a license!
Why are you not in there then?
I'll tell you why, because I'm waiting for you. I'm so excited.
Right, get the thing on.
Oh, everybody. So, you're the first person that we get to open this door.
Why wouldn't you? Mommy Marbella always has to be first.
And my best friend.
That is very typical of Susie to wait for me to come because it was a proud moment for her. So she did want to share that moment with me, which is quite sweet.
So,
Turn this around quickly, won't you? It's nearly done. The floor's in, the bar's in, and everything.
this is what I picked. I'm so excited.
Fabulous. Well, there you go then.
Yeah.
All that stress done.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
You've got to get your head down and just crack on with it.
I know. I am so excited that I'm actually running my own bar. I come here 12 years ago. I was a lap dancer, and look at me now.
How about the other night? How mad was that?
Oh, God.
Always, always, always. Front line, second line, back line, front line, first, second. Do you know what it is? Every time someone criticises that, it's disrespectful to me.
Yeah.
And all the people that work on the second line.
Yeah.
It's almost like the second line is just rotten.
And all of a sudden, George had come out with, yeah, I don't know what's the second line. I was like, what?
She was with you in Lineker's law school.
I know, but every time I go out with her,
Yeah.
we're in Portside, we're in Lineker's.
Yeah.
I just lost it, and I'm not like that.
I was liking it. I thought, go on, girl.
I should not drink tequila, by the way. Makes me angry, apparently. But yeah, no, really annoyed me. You know, I'll stick up for what I believe in, and don't try and be one person, and then the next minute you're another.
I think with her, anyway, I mean, you know, I haven't got a lot of time for her. I find her dull as dishwater. But do you think when she's with Natalie and Cassie, she's like a wannabe? I mean, she's got her head up their arses, isn't she? So now let's try and be posh. And she's going to come unstuck, because she can't even speak properly.
A word, don't you?
When we got close, he said he needs to have a word with me. I actually think I needed to have a word with him. Because he talked about me, not me about him. Let's get this fact straight.
Man, I'm pissed off, man.
Come on.
I know you spoke to Danny. You told me something, that something happened between you two. We high-fived. She's gone mad.
Yeah, I went mad as well.
Yeah, but you went with her and you called me a liar, which is bringing me into a situation I don't want to fucking be in.
I didn't say that. Maybe it's a lack of my English or misunderstanding.
Okay.
I didn't sleep with her. I don't want to sleep with her.
I'm not making this shit up. You made it.
No, I don't think so. But this is your meaning now. You think I said that? I clearly.
Mate, you said it next to me, right next to me.
Well,
you can't say it was about your English, not understanding.
No, I didn't say that, mate.
You didn't say it.
No, I didn't say that.
Right, well, fuck this, man. You get a fucking flight back to Germany.
All right, I expected drama from girls, but maybe he has just too much muscles. Maybe all the muscles just cut the circulation of blood to his brain, and he didn't thought right.
Dick.
Quite nervous. I feel like I'm going to the headmistress office. She's like the headmistress of Marbella. What's the worst you can do? Ban you from the back line? I don't think that's going to be the worst thing that can happen to you in Marbella. Walking up to Lena's office, I was really worried. Obviously, she can go, and when she goes, she goes. No, I didn't want it to end like that. I just wanted to walk in, apologise, explain my side of the story. So it was really scary, to be honest.
Hello.
Hello.
So what do I owe this pleasure?
Just wanted to come and see you to apologise for the other night. This whole front line, second line, I'm finding very, very offensive.
Yeah, and I've
Extremely offensive.
And I've never
I
ever said
work
it.
on the second line, and there's nothing wrong with the second line.
No, there's not, and that's why
So
I'm here
why
to
did you
apologise.
say that, then?
Because everyone was joking about it all night. Everyone was mentioning it, and I mentioned it once.
When it's being slagged off, that's how I earn my living. This is my business. I work it. I have for 10 years, and I don't understand how anybody, particularly young girls, because this is like where you should be partying anyway, say there's something wrong with it.
I never meant to piss anyone off. I really didn't. I didn't mean
Well,
to piss
you
anyone
proper
off.
offended me. You proper offended Susie.
Maybe she took it the wrong way, so I do want to explain to her that what I said was wrong anyway.
Just something from me. Do not disrespect the second line.
How are
Because you disrespect me.
I know, and I really didn't mean. I really, really didn't mean.
Because if I hear it again, I'll buy you from the whole second line. Simple.
One thing I've learned is you've got to watch your mouth in Marbella, but sometimes I just can't help myself.
All right, girls. Bye, bye. Okay, bye, love. Bye, bye, bye. Come on, it's the end of the summer party coming up already, guys. We've just got a couple of days and we need to get the rest of the stuff planned.
The summer's going to be great, though. We've had a really good summer. It's been splendid.
After a brilliant summer in the salon, we decided that we're going to host a massive party. We wanted to do a big, sort of like themed gold and white party. We're going to have dancers, jugglers, cocktails flowing. So it's just like this golden tart extravaganza.
Who do you want to invite? Who are you going to ask?
I think we should just invite everyone that supported us, really.
Amy needs to be in charge of the dancing and the entertainment side of things. You're going to look after the cheeky butlers and the refreshments and the catering. And Lauren, we don't know what you're going to do, though.
Can I just pop around and make sure that you lot are all okay?
Lauren, just make sure everyone's as drunk as she is on the set.
Let's do that.
Lauren's not getting drunk. With the Golden Tarts party coming up, I thought I could do with a bit of facial maintenance. So, who better to go and see than my facial queen, Max?
Your eyebrows are beautiful. Can I just have them?
Yeah, I'll just donate them to you. What did you just say?
Oh, did you?
Yeah. What's going on there, then?
Nothing, like, seriously.
Well, when I saw you the other night with that look, you did get a bit
Such a cow. What? I was only talking to him.
No, you were getting a bit cuddly.
No, I was not.
You were. At the end of our girls' night last week, we had a surprise visit from Mr. Mooney, and he came to see Danny. She was very direct to tell me, oh no, they're just friends and stuff like that, but it seemed a bit, you know, flirtatious. Gotta be careful, because you don't want to be like leading on, considering that you have a boyfriend and stuff.
I feel out of order now because I feel like I shouldn't have had a drink with him, I shouldn't have gone to a walk park with him.
You don't want people talking either. You don't want people, if I think it, and I've just assumed that other people are going to assume it as well, do you know what I mean?
Oh, God, Maxie Poo, what am I going to do?
I think Danny's definitely being cautious about the steps that she's taking with Mooney, but once that rumour mill starts, there's no stopping it in Marbella, and it will affect her relationship a lot.
I throw a pink and white party for Lily Ella's birthday party, and in Marbella, birthday parties are massive, so, you know, everyone goes all out. I invited Jordan before we fell out and had our argument. I was still hoping that she would come, because it was a drunken argument.
Hello. You alright? How are you? I'm not bad. How are you? Didn't really know if we should come today or not. Yeah, you know what? I didn't want to fall out, but did get really passionate and defensive about it, and it did really upset me. I'm not one to bury my head in the sand. I did text you because I did want to make it. I didn't want it to carry on, and you are my friend. It was never said as in a horrible, nasty to be horrible to anyone. As long as obviously not know where you come from, but it's like when you first come over, you know where you come from. You know, you're not turning into like some stomps and saying I don't want to go down that line anymore. That's another point because I never said it like that. But yeah, let's just draw a line on it now, and obviously you've come to the party. I did invite you, and you know it's Lily's party. I don't want any arguments. Let's kiss. Let's just have a good time. And love too. Oh, she is. Isn't that gorgeous? Hello, babe. Yeah, the girls are singing me. Happy birthday. What did you get? Hello. Happy birthday, gorgeous girl. Sweetie. Oh, you okay? Do you want to go play with friends, honey? He's inviting us. Amazing party. It's a bit hectic, isn't it? Amazing games, gorgeous. Really, really nice. Thanks for coming. I want to apologise. I was drunk and I really got the wrong end of the stick. All I'd heard was Alex had told me that you had said, like, Cassie has forgotten where she came from, like, she's forgotten her roots and things like that. I haven't forgotten where I came from, babe. I just don't want to drink in the back streets anymore. What's going on here, Daddy? So what's the conversation? Basically, I didn't mean to slag Cassie off, but apparently I said something like, yeah, because Cassie did used to go down the back line. Yeah, and I used to love it, and I've always said that, but I just don't want to go down there anymore. Do you know what I'm going to do with you two ladies? What are you going to do? Oh my God, it's going to tonight, be a sway. See them Louboutin clad trotters? Valentino's. Whatever designer they may be, you two ladies are coming out with me tonight, and it's my call. She's going to set us on fire in the middle of Lineker. I want. Yes? Me and you are taking them two out.
Do you know, it's actually amazing that Natalie's actually agreed to go to Lineker's. But you know, when Mummy Marbella speaks, everybody listens.
I see one who Facebook penis, I have a copy here on Instagram. That's no problem, there's no smoking inside.
So it's the opening of the Bar Club Marbella, which is a gents club for members only, for guys to come and hang out, enjoy nice coffee, great cocktails, and be super geezers all in one place.
Listen, once you see the memberships and the back of Marbella, you'll fucking beg me.
The crowd was all the people about Marbella. There must have been 25, 30 Ferraris and Lambos and McLarens parked outside. So it was the right crowd, all the right people, all the people with money.
How's Barry? Yeah. Looks good, he's happy, man. I know he's in it happy, he smashed it. Killed it, he couldn't get any more cars. You warmed up?
Sing it, mate. I really don't know if I can sing tonight.
Bro.
I'm really struggling from last night.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, you alright?
Hello? You okay? How are you?
Why does he get a kiss first and I don't? I'm gonna go get a drink. Yeah, kids.
Okay, bye.
Oh, shit.
Jocelyn, what happened, Mum?
It was pretty short and sweet, to be honest. I just want to fuck off to Germany.
You told him to fuck off to Germany?
Yeah, no, he's dragging me into something. No, he said it might have been a miscommunication between language barriers. He speaks better English than me, for fuck's sake.
I think Mark used the miscommunication line because it was the only way that he could get out of lying without apologising. And clearly Mark is not somebody that can apologise.
Right, let's get a drink in your hand. Should we go inside?
Hang on, one thing. The other night, after we went for a drink, I had like a lot of, let's just say people around here like to talk. As far as I was concerned, we are friends, but some people have said to me that maybe like I'm giving you the wrong impression or you don't perceive it that way, and I just wanted to check that you're cool, like being friends.
I like you as a person. I don't want to go across that boundary because I don't want to be patted in the face.
But do you like me as a friend or not?
Yeah.
No, guys don't really be friends with girls. No, I don't just want to be a mate.
Thank you. You can get me a drink for that. I didn't know that Danny and Mooney are a couple. Shut the front door. Are you kidding me? No way. She's got a boyfriend.
Well, do you know the night we was in Babylonia?
Yeah, from Girls Night Out.
Yeah, I'll go for that. One of the stores rang me and said, oh, there's a group in Portside asking for you. And I said, did you get their names? Didn't get a name. You know, I've got Portside on my phone, the cameras, CCTV for all the businesses. So next time I was indoors, I thought, I wonder who these people are. So I played back the CCTV on my phone. Oh, I'll show you it. Lo and behold.
It wasn't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Is that the bar?
Right in the middle of the bar?
I was so shocked at that. Oh my god. Portside is a walk-through bar. Anybody could see them at any time. And obviously after a few drinks you think they're invisible. They was always going to get caught out, always.
Chocolate paradise, maybe?
There's no secrets from Mommy Marbella, let me tell you.
Just want to say thank you to everyone for coming down tonight. I hope all of you guys enjoy the Barber Club Marbella. It's a great concept. It's the first of its kind in the town. All you guys, can you please put pen to paper and actually join? Because I actually need to get some money back at some point. Thanks, guys. My very close friend Adam Graham is about to sing for us.
So, all my feelings that I never could control. All those precious times we acted juvenile. Spending time apart has dropped you in tonight.
Do you love him more right now than you did before the song?
I love him. That's what matters.
Are you going to take the mic?
What, that I love him?
Yeah.
I said no, he's going to run out.
Are you going to take the mic? I'll wait there. Take the mic.
Drop the love for me. Drop the love for me. Drop the love for me.
Yeah, you got there, you own it. Come on, you can do it.
I know.
Just don't be nervous about it.
I just feel like
whatever you feel.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys. So I just came up here because this song means a lot to me, and so does the singer. So I just wanted to say I'm sorry, Adam. I apologize for everything that's gone on, and I know I'm wrong, but I miss you, and I'm just here to apologize and not excuse myself. But I just want to make things right between us.
She needs to step out of her boundaries to prove something to me. And by doing that, she's obviously starting to prove herself more and more.
We didn't kiss, but I expected that. So I've done everything I could do by now, and now it's pretty much up to Adam what comes next.
Right then, push back. We are now going to Dominicus. Dun, dun, dun. You're going to have the best night of your life. Trust me on that one.
Do you know what? We probably are.
Then let's go. We're going to go.
Not good for health, is it? to Lineker's again. I was like, obviously that used to be my stomping ground, so it was nice to go back. Obviously they've renovated it, moved with the times. They've even got like a seating area, booth type thing. So yeah, it's a bit glammy.
I said you wanna step with the group, but they're gonna give it to you like a real man shit.
It was great having Cassie back in Lineker's. I don't know what all the fuss was about. And then all the boys followed, and what an amazing night it was.
My first night in your haircut this evening. Your first night in my bar tonight. Come on, John.
Right, so let's just get something straight. I stupidly followed the lads. Let's go behind the bar. And all of a sudden, Bo, the owner, comes up to me, makes me get up on the bar. To do a body shot.
Oh my god, I actually don't think I've ever seen anything like it in my life.
John got a bit carried away and started grabbing her ass. It was funny. It was really funny.
That doesn't normally happen in News Cafe, but okay.
So, where were you earlier at John? Yeah, I went to his opening party. It looked amazing. I'm so pleased for him. I was so many people there. I couldn't really see like what was going on, and I was having a chat with Josh outside. I didn't really know. Like, I really wanted to talk to him because suddenly everyone in Marbella knew that shock horror. Danny and Josh had gone for a drink together, and I was like, what is the ish? So how did everyone find out that you went for a drink with him? Their nose in. They've got nothing better to do. I don't know, but the thing was, to myself and to Josh, it was nothing more than a drink. But to everyone else, they're making up all these like fantastical romantic stories in their head.
I do think Danny's playing with fire going to the water park with Mooney. I don't think it's something I would have done if I was in a relationship. She seems to think she's friend zoning him, but I think maybe she's being a little bit of a cock tease.
Speaking then, have you seen the German? Like, I texted him and I said, look, are you alright? We've spoken a few times and I'm like, what the hell's going on with the you and Danny thing? To try and find out. And he was like, no, I didn't say that. I said, well, look, Mark, I found it weird.
Mark's friends. Carlos? Oh, I'm listening now, apparently.
You know what I am like. I am forgiving and I'm not judgmental. But you do not stand up and talk to me like that. Point your finger at me like, goodness sake, how ridiculous.
Oh, the men in Marbella, right? I have to backtrack here. I actually had the best night. And sometimes it's quite nice to let loose. Like, the front lines are very stuffy and very imagey, and you know, you always have to look your best. So it was quite nice to go to Lineker's and let loose. Natalie tries to be like a classy stripper. I don't know if that exists, but she's obviously trying to do it. So she's like, all like, whereas Susie's all just like shaking what Mama gave her, shaking what a surgeon gave her. Down to the second line, and we had a really, really good night, and I don't have a problem with it, and I wanted to show that.
You know what? Everyone was moaning about the second line, but what a night out. They cannot ever disrespect it again.
brilliant, like all decorated in gold and white. Everyone that turned up made a huge effort with their dress, and it was brilliant to have like all of the local faces in one place.
Golden Tots was such a good party. I loved the white and gold theme. It was very glamorous, very me. How funny was last night?
It was a good night. I enjoyed it. It was quite
Do
funny.
you had so much fun? I just like the backstreet so much, but it was good. We've all had to eat our words a little bit because literally, I think we laughed from the minute we got in to the minute we walked our feet on the way out. Such a good night.
For the summer, I didn't think we could even get Natalie onto the back street. So the fact she's loving it, loving it, loving it. She's loving it like this is the best thing I think that could have happened.
You were dancing with Holmes, so were you.
I lost my dignity. I lost my dignity and I had to stop to pick my dignity back up. I'm really glad that you could like come to the phone. Obviously, like what's happened has been really shit, and I am really sorry, and I haven't been able to say sorry and stuff.
Are you sorry?
Yeah, I am. Obviously, you know I am. Like I'm saying, I want to be friends.
It's a shame that you're doing all this now. You know, like, obviously it's a little bit too late for me. It is like, after everything's happened, now you're being the girl I wanted you to be.
Like I said, I actually hate what I done, but I just lost my way.
No, we work friendship, but
And that's what we did.
yeah, in a minute, it's good. I didn't think we'd ever talk again.
No one can be as angry at me as I am with myself. So it was nice to, you know, get it off my chest and make him realise that I genuinely am really sorry. Hello. Josh is here.
Yeah, what's up with Josh? Here, you're gonna go.
I do really love him. You actually do.
You love him?
She goes all like this around him. Like Me and Josh have been texting the last couple of days and getting a lot closer. Obviously, it was hard after all the drama with John. But with Josh, I've realised that I did actually really like him the whole time. I just got blinded by John. Anyway, I really like him.
I like him. I think he's nice.
Anyway, Charles has actually decided that he's going to stay in Spain now.
Yeah, but no, obviously that. I've got your number.
You're a liar. You're not going to have a number. He's such a liar.
I know. Listen, I'm a strong man. I ain't talking to
You are not.
I'm a strong man. Listen, I am.
No, you're not.
I'm a bit weak at women, but I am quite strong.
I'm glad everything's sorted.
It's not sorted.
I'm not lying. Come on. Cuddle and stuff. Oh, yeah. So last night I met up with Danny, and obviously he pops into conversation, and she's pretty much adamant that you didn't say it.
In my opinion, I didn't say it. Until you prove me wrong, I didn't say it. You say she believes him, it's fine though.
You gotta ask maybe why she believing him more than you.
Exactly, no, that's her answer, and she can fuck off into the sunset with him, and I don't care.
You two had a nice friendship, and he's now broken into your friendship, and that's sad at the end of the day. We live in Marbs, you don't get many friends here, so if someone's gonna
Well,
be a friend,
believe me, I'd rather have 3 friends who I can count on good and bad times than having 20 friends who can, whatever, go wherever the wind is going.
I saw Liz and Mark hanging out together by the pool, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity to go and have a chat with Mark.
Sorry to interrupt. No, I saw Josh, and he said that there was like a, miscommunication between language barriers, so that's all cool, like, if you forgot the English dictionary that day and stuff, I don't want to argue,
I never said I shagged you, I never will, and I never did that in my whole fucking entire life. It's an insult to what I represent, what I am.
So I'm insulting you?
Yeah, well, thinking that is already... No.
Oh, this is fucking boring. I'm going to Smith, like,
Please.
whatever not. Like, I just came over and said it's absolutely fine, and he's like, no. She's trying to be cool with you here.
I'm not cool with it. Fuck off. Forget what? I didn't forget. So, and I won't. And, yeah, she lost a friend. A real friend.
The question is, do you believe that he said that?
I don't give a shit what they believe.
I don't care, really.
I don't care
He
what
doesn't care. You don't care. So you should be friends. If you both don't care, then you should be friends.
You're coming to talk to me about something what doesn't fucking matter.
Exactly, it doesn't matter, so I'm going for a swim. Let's go.
Friends.
Look at your ass, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I will absolutely get off me trolley. Nice little rock down there, shall we
Josh?
relive the youth?
joking.
Me and Jordan met up a couple of years ago in the nightclub. We there may or may not be a bit of rock action, you know what I mean? But she's a lovely girl. Obviously, there was a little bit of drama in the summer, but I don't hold any grudges. You know what I mean? The past is the past, and the present, the present.
No, I did want to say to you though, so obviously, like, because we went on a day, then when you at the job.
We sorted things out that day, don't we? But Zena, nice with me, isn't he? Good voice.
Yeah. Your best mate, John?
Your lover, John.
No.
Oh, leave it, don't worry.
Don't get jealous.
I think I am a little bit, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like biting, you know.
No, I don't like John, so...
Good, you like me, didn't you? No, we don't, good girl. Right, should we go get a couple of shots then?
Yeah.
Give it 5, I'll get on that rock.
Things between Adam and I are on standby. I haven't really spoken to him after my performance at the barbershop, so I don't really know what he thinks. So?
So?
What's up?
What you did yesterday?
Yeah.
You must have some balls. I know you don't have balls, but you gotta have guts to do
I
it.
mean,
You know?
you must accept that, you know. It wasn't the easiest thing, but at least, you know.
I was surprised. I didn't think you had it in you.
I meant what I said. I'm sorry about everything, and I do miss you, and, you know, obviously we have to see how the rest of the summer's gonna go, and
Yeah.
from now on.
So I thought you were the one who said, like, when we break up and stuff, we've got to give it some time and stuff like that. Like, a year, 2 years, 3 years. But
I mean, I obviously said that because, in a way, well, I did think of that, and, you know, that would be the right thing, because obviously we haven't had the most normal relationship. We've always been on and off, on and off, on and off, and I didn't want us to be on and off again, you know, if we were to get back. But obviously every time we're together, there's no way we can really be friends, you know. Sometimes you can't just wait.
go for it.
I guess.
Yeah?
You're gonna make it work this time.
Me. Me.
Me?
You gotta make
You
it
and
work
me.
this time. We gotta make
Both.
it work this time. Yeah?
How's your day been?
Good. I saw Adam and Lola kissing under the tree.
I wanted to go up to them and vomit all over their heads.
We should be happy for him now. We've been gunning him along and pushing him, so now he's done. I've had a really good summer. We've had fun.
Where are you going next?
Central Bay. Blackpool.
I'm going to Dubai for a couple of months. I'm going to come and see you for a few months.
Formula One. I'm coming to Dubai as well.
For Formula One, yeah.
Formula One, Dubai. I'm coming.
At the party! How are you, darling? I'm very well. How are you?
Right, how was your night last night?
We had a great night last
I
night.
wish I could have been there.
It was amazing. Did you have a good night out the other night?
When?
Do you remember we went to Babylonia?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh my god, I got so drunk, I can't remember most of it.
Are you still your phone?
Yeah.
There's
Why?
nothing going on with you and Mooney.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I just think people like to think it.
No, it's not that. Did you went to Portside, didn't you?
Yeah.
With him?
Yeah.
And you're just friends?
Yeah.
You snogging him?
No.
You were.
Seriously, no.
You were.
Lena? No.
You don't know. I look at what's going on in the businesses on a regular basis, and lo and behold, what did I see?
Like, Lena, seriously, why the fuck would you be even concerned? Like, seriously, Mooney? Mooney?
I'm not sure why she called Mooney across. Maybe it's for backup to say it didn't happen. I don't know. But that was a ridiculous thing to do, because it did happen.
Mooney!
Jones, go to her.
Go over there and chat to her. Go on, she's looking like she's demanding. You go, Mooney.
Like, now I'm getting, like, some
That's a
massive
car crash.
talking to about going for a drink with you in Portside and CCTV and everything.
It's fair, darling.
Like,
seriously, we had a drink. Like, do you think people need to get over this?
That's more than a whisper.
She's putting her glass up. This is very exciting for people, darling. Don't worry, it's fine. If we're exciting people, that's fine. Like, me and Joss are friends at the end of the day.
That's more than friends, that's tongues, that's a 10-second job, that's need to get a room.
I feel as if we're on Jeremy Kyle right now, don't you?
But I'm trying to give you some advice. If you want to play about, go to a hotel.
Like, obviously, there's private issues that are private. And
But then don't do it in public. If you want to play about, take it out of the port. There was CCTV all through the port and in every single bar.
Lena, we were just drunk. Mooney and I are just friends. And that is literally that.
But do you know what? Like, I'm a dignified person. I'm not going to stand here and have a go. Joss is a great guy. Like, we're really good friends. Like,
more than that.
Right, note taken. We'll keep it out of the port. Right.
Take it out of the port and get a room.
I won't go to port side.
Get a room. Fine, great, fine.
Okay, I'm going as well.
Every time anybody's been caught, it's been the girl. So it looks like the girls are the players in Marbella.
The reason I showed Danny that CCTV was to actually warn her that you cannot do that in public, in Portobello's, and keep it a secret. She hasn't been here that long. She has no idea there are no secrets in Marbella.
Okay. No, you're not. Should we go home? Yeah?
Yes, please.
Yeah? Come on. Come on. This is fucking bad, man.
It's hard to keep a secret in Marbella. It's even harder to keep hold of your friends. But if you can cope with all the drama, this is the best town in the world. You can find true love, make your fortune, and reinvent yourself. Summer's nearly over, but there's still plenty of bitching, backstabbing, romance, and glamour to come. After all, that's life on Marbs.